it's Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So you can subscribe, the button is always down below. Post beauty, lifestyle, panning, which of course is what today is. And I'm very excited to be updating you on my deck of panning project. This was started by Emily Max. I say this in pretty much every video, but I'll leave all the information on below from her intro video where she explains this project since it is more intricate. It in fact does involve a deck of cards, and I love that about this project. It is more intricate, but if you do want to know more information on it, I'll leave all that down below. If you want to see my previous updates, this project started in January, so I have 3 others plus my intro video. I'll leave all that info down below, but this is a year-long project and I'm really excited to get right into this per usual. So let's just jump right to it. Okay, so I actually have like pretty good progress this month, so I'm really excited and stuff. I feel like that's how the middle of projects usually get. It's like more progress, that kind of stuff. So I guess I'll start out with the boring update, which I think we all know which one that is, but that's the nail polish. This is the Butter London nail polish in the shade Teddy Girl. I've actually used this more than I did in the previous months. This has been in since January. I'm wanting to get it out so bad because I hate panning nail polish. This is the first time panning a nail polish and the last. But this is the Butter London. I started here. I am still there because, well, I'm not really tracking that like personally, but I feel like these are like just nail polishes are hard to pan, and I just don't love this color. It's rather chalky. It's just not my favorite, but I did use it a couple more times than I did last month. I ended up using it 3 more times, so now we have a usage goal of 5 times, which is half of what I wanted to use it. I wanted to use it 10 times. It's taking every bit of me and not to be like, okay, I'm rolling it out early, but hopefully I'll only have another month of it because I'm sick and tired of this. But basically there's like minimal progress. Like I've used it, but like the progress line is nothing. So yeah, probably should have picked a color I liked a lot better, but that's on me. And you know, I'll roll it out within the next couple of months. I just have to force myself to use it. It's the worst. But now into better things. Like the next few things I have actually have good progress on, so it'll be exciting to talk about. The next being the Ion Moisture Leave-In Conditioner. I did not like this stuff. I feel like this was almost a hate pan, which I never really realized until I just thought about that. But I have finally used this up, and it was getting to the point where I was like considering if this was expired, but I ended up like pretty much using it up. There's maybe a little bit left, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I would never repurchase this, by the way, which you'll probably see this in one of my next empties videos, but I would never repurchase this. This was terrible. I will definitely stay away from this brand. I'm honestly not even sure if it's cruelty free anyways, but it was just terrible, and I have a lot better products than that. So that's the story of that. So I'll get to roll this out, and that had been in the project this whole time as well. So next I have this ColourPop Super Shock single eyeshadow in Winnie. This is like one of the ones Kathleen Lights created years ago. This is what it's looking like. My goal with this one was to extend the pan. I only used this a couple times and I've extended, I suppose, a lot. I did have to use eye drops because this is a couple years old, so it's starting to dry out. And I wasn't sure what I wanted my goal with this to be. Like I wasn't sure if I wanted this to be like a full year-long thing, like to have this in since I added this in last month. So I started with extending the pan, which as you can see I have done, but I think I do want to keep this in. I'm not sure if I want to fully pan it. I think that would be logical at this point to fully pan it. So I think that's what I want to do, even though I do want to set like a usage goal and say use it 25 times. But I think for this one, I am going to go with, I think my goal in the end is going to be like using it up, but I think what I want to start my goal out as is using it 25 times. So I think I'm going to start out with a goal of using it 25 times, revisit it next month, see how I'm doing with it. But I definitely want to pan this, whether if it's in this project or not. But I've panned Super Shock shadows and they do take quite a bit, especially when they're a more, like I guess, dramatic color. I'm actually wearing my eyes today and I think it's gorgeous and it pans really well with my Panda palette and stuff, but you know, still trying to figure that out. But I think I will start with 25 uses for the next update, and then I'll update it then. I can't remember the prompts for these either. I believe this one was something that was like glitzy, and then the hair product I think was something I don't remember. Sorry, I don't remember the prompts. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do with that. 25 uses or use the whole thing up. I think I'm gonna revisit it and stuff when I hit that goal or just in the next update. So the next product I have in here is, I can't remember what the prompt was for this one, but it is the Pixie Glowy powder in Santorini Sunset. This is the one that Aspen created, and this is what it looks like. So my goal with this was to hit 25 uses or hit pan, and I hit pan, which I'm very surprised about. I mean, I used to use this highlighter all the time, but I was very surprised by that. I wasn't expecting to hit pan this soon. Like, that was just very unexpected. It's like a good pan. But I toyed with the idea of leaving it in longer. I was like, should I? I used it 10 times. So like, I debated, but then I was like, well, I don't want to, I feel like if I use it for the 25, even though I already hit pan, I will potentially use it like almost all the way up. So I didn't want to do that, but I could definitely like add it into a project at any time or unofficially pan it at any time. But this is what it looks like. And I kind of want to like move around things as much as possible. Like, I want to be able to like pan as much as possible, basically. Like, I want this almost to be like a rotation of things rather than just sticking with the same things until I use it. So I will be rolling this out, which I'm very excited about because that means adding new stuff in. And yeah, and then the last thing I also added in this month, last month, and I was kind of surprised of how quick I was able to roll it out. This is the Yenza BB CC, so like BB cream, CC cream, foundation type thing. It's get this in Ipsy a bit, and with this, which I'll have progress pictures for everything, but I started out about right there, and I used this 3 times while it was in the project, and then I ended up using it the day I filmed my last video, so it's like technically 4 uses, and used it up clearly and stuff, which is great, and happy to roll this out as well. So I have 3 rollouts, which I'm very excited about, surprised about, but I'm excited for this next month of panning. So I'm gonna pull up the spreadsheet, which for a second I couldn't even find it, so that's fun, and I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna get the cards and shuffle, which I hate doing. It's probably good. So I'm gonna pick 3 cards. So the first one is 9 of Spades, and 9 of Spades, and this one is a balancing act. I have no idea what that means, so I'll have to look at a second. Let's pick one off the end. Let's pick this one, which is Queen, a queen of diamonds, even though the suit doesn't matter, which that'll be a random color generator. I'm actually very excited about that. Then lastly, let's pick, my cards are going everywhere. Ooh, do this one. I got the Joker. I love that. So that is Are You Joking? So something I really don't want to pan. And I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to be like, nope, my project, I do what I want. I'm actually going to pick something I don't want to pan. So I want to re-clarify what these prompts mean. So what was that one I got? A balancing act. Yeah, I need to figure out what that means. So balancing act. That is a product that gives you too much or too little. I don't really know what that means, but I'm assuming it's like too much comes off or too little comes off. So it's either you have to build it up or tone it down. That should be fun. And actually, before I go, I'm going to do a random color generator. Do it on my iPad so I can like go like that. So let's do that. Just gonna go on to Google and do random color generator off random.org. I think you guys can see that. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure the field's clear, and I'm gonna generate a color. Ooh, a dark purple. That'll be interesting. I don't know what I'll be able to pick, but I'm gonna figure out what 3 products we're rolling in, and then I'll be right back. I'm sorry if the angle changed a slight bit. I had to move my tripod to get to my makeup, but I did pick up my 3 products. It was actually a lot easier than last month. I mean, it was still a little bit challenging, so I'm just like, but that's okay. I'm actually really excited about all the cards I got. Didn't re-roll at all. Good job, Katie. I mean, it's not bad if you re-roll. I just didn't want to. So I'm really excited about all these. So for the balancing act, I decided to pick up this Clinique Black Honey. This is basically like a lip balm. I panned one of these a couple of years ago and I decided to do it again. This is how much is left. I'm gonna try and measure it. This is how much is left. I'm gonna try and measure it. Doesn't always work out in my favor. I suck at doing that. But I'm gonna try. And I picked this as a balancing act because what I took from the prompt is like something that either gives off too little or too much. This is the first thing when I saw it on my makeup vanity that I could think of, because this is very sheer and I feel like if you want payoff, you have to, like, that's what it looks like. You have to really build it up. Even then, I feel like you can't really get a lot. So I thought this would be fun to pan. I think I'm gonna start out with a goal of 15 uses. Be nice to get this out of my collection because it isn't cruelty free, but I'm gonna start with 15 uses and work from there. But I actually feel like this will be really fun to pan since it's such a light color that I could like wear it on a daily basis, makeup or not. I feel like it'd be really easy to wear. So I'm really actually kind of excited about this, even though it's not like, technically this could be my Are You Joking product as well, because I would never want to actually pan this. So my next one was for the random color generator, and I got purple, like a eggplant type purple, which I didn't want to pick a single eyeshadow because I knew if I picked like just one eyeshadow while having other eyeshadow, like, I guess, like things, I think I would have been miserable. So I picked something that has purple packaging. It's not identical to eggplant. I don't have anything that has eggplant colored packaging. So I did pick a single eyeshadow, but I picked this one from Urban Decay in Midnight Cowboy. It's a good like inner corner type shade. Like it's just that pearlescent type shade. I'll actually put some on right now. Amp it up a little bit. And I thought this would be fun to pan. So I think for this one, I'm thinking I'll do like 25 uses or hit pan and stuff. I think that'd be a good goal just so it's not out next month. I mean, I don't anticipate it. It looks pretty full, so I think I will have this in for a few months. And so that's kind of what I want. And I think it'll be good to like have a different inner corner color to use with looks and stuff like that. And I think this will pair actually good in the inner corner with my ColourPop shadows in this project. So I think this is a good decision. It's not identical, like I said, to that coloring, but it's pretty damn close. It's in the purple family, and I think that's all that matters. So lastly, for my Are You Joking? I debated if I want to do a blush because I always say I don't want to pan blushes, but I think I decided to pick something a little bit different. So for this, I decided to pick the Rose Quartz Becca highlighter. I decided to pick this because I don't really want to pan it since Becca is going out of business later this year, but I also kind of want to pan it. So this is like a halvesy, I'm not gonna lie. I could have just picked a blush and called it a day, but I really truly don't want to pan this because it's like my last Becca product and I think that's very bittersweet for me. And this one, I like it and I want to like it a lot more than I do, but like, I don't know, like there's just something about it that I don't love. You can like barely see it. So I kind of don't want to pan it, and I don't know, like it's just something I don't want to pan, but like I don't know, I'm kind of the panner where I'm open to pan anything. I mean, I don't want to pan a blush. Who wants to pan a blush? Because they're hard to pan, but this one I really don't want to pan just because sentimental reasons, my last Becca product, but I think it'll be good to challenge myself, and I kind of want to have a highlight always in my project, even though I have a cream one in my other one. So yeah, I'm rolling this in, and my goal with this is gonna be 25 uses or hit pan because I want to get progress on this. And honestly, I would look to get this out of my collection since Becca won't be around, and just video wise, I don't like having products that for the most part that you can't get anymore, if that makes any sense. So yeah, those are my new additions. I'm really excited about them. and stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck of panning update. I feel like my eyes look really weird right now. I don't know why, but that's besides the point. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what your currently is in your project, or just, you know, what videos you'd like to see next, all that kind of fun stuff. Leave all the comments and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.